welcome. A quick little Pilates session for you today. So come and lie down straight away when you're ready. We'll come all the way on to our backs, and straight away we bring our legs into a tabletop. And so work here first, that lower back going into the floor, and those knees going directly above your hips. And so this is really quite easy, and this straight away your abs should be working. Let your arms be anywhere you like, and keep squeezing that lower back into your mat. And just then find that Pilates breath, yeah? So despite us working hard, really feel the whole time that breath flowing throughout the movement. And we'll start here simply by taking some toe taps. Now as I'm dropping one toe down, make sure the other knee stays over the hip bone, and so I'm not trying to kind of bring the other knee in. And so again, the whole time, squeeze the belly down and engage those ribs down in towards the mat. Easier to tap a little closer towards the glutes, and a little bit harder to tap it further to the back of your mat. So again, just see what works. And then see what works really in terms of your back not getting involved. So if you're lifting the ribs every time you tap the toes, then that's kind of a feeling into the back rather than the engagement through the abs. So keep the ribs down, keep the lower back touching as we're working those toe taps. Last 6, last 5, 4 more, squeeze it down like someone's sitting on your stomach. 4, 3, last 2, last 1, legs come back to a tabletop, lifting up into an ab curl, and let's take some bicycles. So we twist and twist and twist and twist. Your pace, but it's nice to go a little bit quick here. Think elbow to opposite knee. Lift the shoulder, one much higher than the other. Squeeze the lower back still into the mat. 15 seconds left. The lower we go with those legs, the harder it will get. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, lower back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly let that go. Let yourself soften and relax for a moment. And then roll onto your right side. So we come onto your right side. Let your head relax, rather that straight onto your arm or into your hands. From here on out, tucking the belly in, bend your knees, and lift your heels off the floor into a little Pilates V. So that means the heels are together and toes are not. We open and close for some really classic Pilates clam work. Never gets easier though. So we're working nice and hard to open and close without swaying those hips backwards. So some of us might like that hand onto the hip to just kind of measure that we're not going back and forth, back and forth. Breathe. Flex those toes. Start to feel those glutes in all the right ways. We'll take 10 more here. And 9, nice little glute activation. Last 7, draw the belly in. 6, 5, and 4, really spread through those toes and peel them back to your knees. 2 more, and 1, stay up and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, 10, 9, as high as it goes without bringing that hip backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To finish, internal, external rotation. Touch the knees, but lift the heels, and then touch the heels, but lift the knees. So move it away from each other as we find that internal rotation, external rotation. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1, coming all the way up and onto your knees, into a tabletop. So we have a little knees and hands down. Grip those hands down, curl the toes, lifting up here into a little tabletop lift, curling the toes. Stay here in a tabletop lift. Lift the left leg off for your donkey kicks. 10, and 9, and 8, 7. Squeeze the belly upwards. Last 5, 4, 3. Last 2, and 1. Straighten it all the way back. 3-legged dog. Inhale, stay. And then exhale, tiger curl. Come forward and in. And 9 more. Up and forward and in. 7. And 6. Last 5. 4 more. 3. 2. Last 1. And down dog. Take a deep breath in. Feel that glute into the stretch. Deep breath out. And then take those feet forward, 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 and come to sit down. Okay, guys. Come and lie on to your other side, so that's your left side. Onto the forearm if you like, letting your head rest into your hand, but also feel free to lie all the way down. Bend your knees, feet off the floor, into your Pilates little V, heels only touching, and there we go, open and close. Classic climb work. Good, just finding that opening without moving through the hips here. And it's okay to move at your own pace. Knees keep touching entirely and precisely. And if that's not happening, then we're probably leaning back. So have the knees to stack. 10 here. Keep the chin away from the chest, but every 2 or 3 climbs, have a little look and just make sure that we're still working with precision. And then breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth again as we're still oxygenating those muscles. Last 3 here. Last 2, zip up through the belly. 1, come up and pulse. 10, 9, spread through those toes. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up now for 10, and 9, 8, as high as you can, 7, and 6. Feel that burn into the glute. 3, and 2, and 1. Then we touch the knees, and then the heels as we turn that internal to external rotation. Really widen and open. 10, 9, no rush. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, nearly there, guys. Last 2, and 1. Come up and over, back into your tabletop. So hands spread wide into the floor, curl the toes, lift the knees a little, and then the right leg lifts for those donkey kicks. 10, 9, 8. Push into the back muscles, lift the belly. 6, 5, nice long neck. 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish it. Come all the way up. 3-legged dog. Inhale, stay. Exhale, round. Come forward. Inhale, round, come forward. Shoulders all the way over the wrist when we take those tiger curls. 5 more. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. All the way to finish. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Step the right foot all the way forward and coming all the way up. We are in our high lunge here. Scoop up through the lower abs. Feel free to bend a little through the back knee. Hands to your hips. Staying into this lunge with a long spine. And then lift and lower the front heel. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. Squeeze those glutes again. 10 more. 9, 8, 7. Chin is up. 6. You might bend a little through the back knee if the spine is straighter that way. We have 2 more. And 1. Heel comes down. Touch your ears. Straighten the back leg. Inhale. stay, exhale, come long forward. Inhale up, exhale forward. Inhale up, exhale forward. Last 6. Last 5. Squeeze that glute. Last 4. Try and relax the right toes. 3 more. Good. Last 2. Last 1. And then slowly hands come down. Back to a tabletop. Nicely into a tabletop. Hands underneath the shoulders. Knees hip width apart. Elbows come to the knees for backward tricep push-up. Quite a favorite. So we're just working as far as we can go. Some of you guys might touch your elbows all the way, your forearms all the way. You might just reach that halfway point. That is all fine. Let's just do 4 more full range, and then we'll linger into those pulses. Still breathing, chin is long, belly is lifting and wrapping around the spine. Next one, we stay halfway, pulse, pulse, and pulse. So stay low, wrap those elbows together, and don't let them go wider than the knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, squeeze them together, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay long forward, but rise up. Hands come right beside your hips. Pull and squeeze it back like you're pushing water upwards. Look to the top of your mat as you're pressing your hand palms behind you. 10 more pulses. 5, 4, 3, staying here. 2, keep the arms behind you. 1, flip your hand palms to the floor. Squeeze the baby pinky fingers to each other. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Still triceps and the lats. Belly lifts, long spine, look forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep smiling. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Come back to downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward. Right up. Slowly. Take a moment to find your balance. Really ensure that the feet are hip width apart. Hip bones are shining forward. And again, if you like that, bend a little through the back knee. Lifting up, out of the spine, and then lifting and lowering the front heel. Up, down, up, down. Squeeze and breathe as much as you can. Everyone's ankle flexibility is a little different, so just work to what is right for you today. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Touch those ears, coming to straighten the back leg. Really let that kind of veer you forward. There we go. Down, down, up, up. Long spine going forward, don't round the shoulders. So the spine stays straight and upright. Good. Moving this through, squeezing through that front leg. Nice and tight. We have 6 more. Forward, forward, up, up. And 5 more. Forward, forward, up. We have 4 more. Use the breath, squeeze the bum. 3 more. Excellent. Last 2. Last 1. Coming all the way up and then opening to your side. That is allowing you to come heels in, toes out. It's the right side for me, but it doesn't matter because we find ourselves into a second position. Heels are in, toes are out. It's a nice and big step. Reach those arms forward, sitting and straightening. So bend and straighten those legs. See, you can lift your big toes a little bit so we push into the baby toes. And then lean the body back. Shoulders right above your hips. Plie and stretch. Lean back. Tuck your tailbone. Without your hands, you should almost be tumbling back. 6 more. 5, work those inner thighs. 4, push them to the baby toes. 3, 2, 1, stay in pulse. So we find, again, the tailbone to lengthen down and under. The upper body to come back into that straight spine. Push your knees to widen as much as you can. 10 more pulses. Can you widen the knees a little bit more? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low. Hold yourself low. Lift and lower your right heel. 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay low, 1. Other side, up and down for 10, 9, keep widening the knees, 8, lengthen tailbone, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, nearly there guys, 1, 2 heels down, inhale, straighten, straight away, come back, heels up, pulse, 2 heels up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up, toes in, and forward fold. Head is heavy. Breathe. Shake out your head, yes and no. And let's take a little twist. Left hand down, right hand up, open. Changing sides. Right hand down, left hand up, open. Slowly coming back to the front of your mat into a half pigeon. So left knee, left side of the mat, or whichever leg is forward for you. So we get that outer thigh as well from the work we've just done. In our lunge, back leg slides back, coming onto the hands or onto the forearms. It is just for breath. Square on the hips. Needing one more round of breath here. And we'll simply change sides. So come to the hands, walk maybe the back knee in, the front knee back. Anyway. Anyhow, you come into that half pigeon. Take some time to find alignment. Always important. Square up those hips. Lengthen the back leg back. And then find yourself to come forward to that point where you just get enough. 4 big breaths. See if you can fall a little heavier through those thighs. Through everything in your body. Starting to soften. One more round of breath. And then slowly coming all the way up and just bring your bottom leg or your back leg all the way forward. Come to sit with the legs crossed. Right hand reaches all the way up to the ceiling and take a tricep lengthening here. So pull the elbow back, sit nice and tall. Full round of breath here. Elongate the spine. Can you sit a little taller? Abs are still working for you then. And changing sides, left hand up, pull the elbow back, and again, chin is up, we sit nice and long. 1 breath. And then letting go with the arms, change the crossing of our legs as we finish with a spine twist. Inhale, arms reach. Twist to the right side, left hand to knee, right hand behind you, close into the back, inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Come back through center, inhale, arms reach. To the left side, we twist. That means right hand on the knee, left hand really close into your back. Lengthen, and use your hands to twist. Good. Once you come all the way forward, take a big shoulder roll down and back. Don't forget to thank yourself for showing up and doing the work. And thank you for being with me here today. I'll see you back soon.